how's it going? It is Tuesday Tip Day. Hello, my name is Sarah Torino. Tuesday tips are practical, easy tips that you can use to help support your body, your mind, and your spirit. Welcome. I'm super glad that you are here. Had some technical difficulties this morning, so bear with me. I'm just trying to make it all work. Today we are talking about the big three. And the big three, over the course of the almost 18 years that I've been in the wellness industry, the big three are what I call the dial movers. They're the things to focus on. They are the things that really help to make a difference in your whole system once you concentrate on them. So let's dig in. First, I want to recap. And the reason why I want to recap is because we have been really focusing on a lot of your ways to approach your New Year health. And some of the things that we've been concentrating on are 11 reasons to break up with dieting. We've been talking about how important it is to goal set and approach any program that you do, whether it's me or with someone else, from a good mindset. We talked about the one thing to break up with, which is all or nothing thinking. And we talked about the one thing to start doing, which is to start to offer yourself consistency. All right, let's talk about the big three. The big three in my world are eating whole foods, drinking water regularly, and moving your body regularly. Invariably, when people come to me, by the time they get to me, they've tried all the things. They've tried really hard to do things well, and they end up kind of feeling low about themselves. And that really bums me out, because the fact of the matter is that taking care of yourself there's not a start point, there's not an end point. It's a lifelong journey. And once you can kind of break up with all or nothing thinking and start to approach your care and loving yourself from a holistic place and from a place of softness and a place of consistency and just giving yourself regular care, it really makes a difference in the whole system, how you feel everywhere. So let's talk first about whole foods. I would say that people would probably come to me and be like, why whole foods, Sarah? Isn't that just a diet? No, it's not. And the reason why is because for me, dieting is restrictive thinking. And with whole foods, what I'm saying is eat the food, eat all the food, eat all the whole foods. Why whole foods? Whole foods support your whole system. They do things like lower your chance of heart disease, lower your risk of cancers, lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. All the nutrients in whole foods kind of work together in this beautiful algebra equation to support your whole system, to balance your hormones, and to give you better digestion. So when you eat whole foods, and particularly if you look at the colors of your foods and putting them together, really it's quite an orchestra, a symphony of care for nourishing your body. Second thing, hydration. I joke because the first time I ever did the 30-day Eat Whole Foods, Drink More Water, Move Your Body month, someone put a funny gif in the group about just like drinking this huge gallon of water. And I understand that if you go from not being someone who concentrates on your hydration to starting to hydrate, it can be a lot. It can feel like all you're doing is drinking water and going to the restroom. But let's talk about hydration and why it's one of the big three. For simplicity's terms, what I would say is that it lubricates the whole system. It just lubricates your whole system. It also promotes cardiovascular health. It helps your muscles and joints work better. Fascia, for example, if you have plantar fasciitis, fascia is water fed. And when you have these little hairy tendrils, I'm going on a sidebar, but a lot of people come to me with plantar fasciitis. There's little tendrils on your connective tissue, and if those aren't lubricated, the connective tissue doesn't move like this. It kind of moves like this. So another one, makes your skin super supple. It aids in your digestion, helps you to get rid of toxins and get rid of stuff that your body is done with. And most importantly, and how it connects to number one, which is eat whole foods, is the water helps deliver the nutrients that you're eating to your cells. Okay? Did I mention sleep better? Sleep is a huge pillar of health. It definitely helps you to sleep better. Last one. Let's talk about exercise. We talked a little bit yesterday about how exercise, people look at it as such a drag. And so my hope in the world is to help people kind of shift slowly and start to reframe exercise. And so in Eat Whole Foods, Drink More Water, Move Your Body Month, what we're talking about is consistent, moderate exercise. Consistent, moderate exercise. Hopefully one that you enjoy. What the research bears out is that consistent, moderate exercise protects you from heart attack, protects you from stroke, protects you from high blood pressure, protects you from type 2 diabetes, protects you from obesity, protects you from osteoporosis, protects you from depression, protects you from colon and breast cancer, and protects you from dementia. That's just practical, top-level health stuff. It helps support your endocrine system, your hormonal system. It helps to balance how you feel emotionally. So what does exercise mean? I found this great article this morning. I got to share this quote with you because I was like, oh my God, this is exactly it. It's from the Harvard Medical School. Get this. What kind of exercise? Essentially, what they're saying is, what do you have to do to get all these benefits? Less than you might think. The key is what exercise scientists call isotonic exercise. Activities that use your large muscles in rhythmic, repetitive fashion without making your muscles work against heavy resistance. We used to call this aerobic exercise back in the 80s when I had really big hair and a banana clip. Because we thought it had to be intense enough to boost your heart rate into the aerobic range, 70 to 85% of your maximum heart rate. I remember teaching aerobics, and this is what I taught. We also called it endurance exercise because we thought it had to be sustained continuously to be beneficial. All of this has been proven false. But we now know that neither of these long-held beliefs are true. In fact, you can get all the health benefits you need from moderate exercise that won't make you huff and puff, even if it's in little chunks throughout the day, as long as it adds up to enough total activity. So what happens is when you say the word exercise, people have this imagining of what that's supposed to look like. And I do include that kind of stuff in the Eat Whole Foods, Drink More Water, Move Your Body Month, but I also include other things. And the key is to try to find ways to make movement pleasurable and what feels good for you. And that's how I try to really focus on movement and kind of move people away from the word exercise, which is a heavy loaded word, right? Eating whole foods, drinking more water, moving your body. That is the big three. Those are the big three. That is what to focus on. And friend, you can totally do this on your own. You totally can. If you have a hard time doing it on your own and you would like some assistance, and how that looks is a bud, accountability, tools to help support you, a system. Friend, I'm a Virgo. I love systems. So I set the whole thing up for you to learn, which turns me on and hopefully will turn you on, because once you know this stuff, you can't unknow it. And then systems in place so that you can take things with you into your life. Best of all, once you're in, you're in. Every year I do this, it's yours for free. I would love for you to be a part of the Eat Whole Foods, Drink More Water, Move Your Body Month. So I'm going to put the information below, or it's in my bio if you're on Instagram. It is truly my gift. Oh, and it features my friend Jessica, who's a holistic nutritionist, and she's going to come on for one Q&A session. We'll collect all the Q&As and she'll answer all your questions, but she's in the program. She is educating throughout the program. Anyway, I'm going to put the information below. It starts on January 1st. please join me. I would be delighted to have you.